ABC7 is proud to celebrate National Hispanic Heritage Month.
Philadelphia Eagles are in town this weekend to take on the Bears at Soldier Field.
It's always our hungry hound. It means food, right? Because our hungry hound has that on his mind, and to us too. Now, each city is known for its sandwiches, and Steve Dolinsky has a preview now of this weekend's big culinary matchup.
It's a big culinary matchup, Linda and Sylvia. You know, Chicago has the Italian beef, Philly has the cheesesteak. Both creations are rooted in delicious Italian history. There's beef, there's bread, there's peppers, but that's where the similarities end. The matchup between the Eagles and Bears may be lopsided, but when it comes to the food, it's no contest. A Bears-Eagles matchup is more than just football. It's reflective of each city's premier sandwich. Take Chicago's Italian beef. Most folks know it begins with roast beef, seasoned with garlic and Italian spices, then slow roasted in its own juices before being sliced paper thin and then returned to a vat of seasoned gravy. Sandwiches are either dry or juicy. The latter means dipped into the gravy and then served sweet or hot, a reference to either bell peppers or hot jardiniere. In Little Italy, they've been making the famous sandwiches at Al's Beef since the 1930s. Experts say the key is the sturdy Italian bread.
Well, you have to have a Ganella bread. That's the best bread that I've found in the Chicagoland area to use. It holds it together pretty good.
Which is important when you're eating lunch on the back of your car. But what about the competition? The city of brotherly love certainly loves its cheesesteak sandwich. Thinly sliced sirloin is fried on a flat-top grill. Then you decide if you want it with onion.
Wit's not cheese, it's onion. It's onion. If you want whiz, it's with a Z. Wit is with a T, so wit's onions. And if you want raw, you say with raw.
The whiz refers to Cheese Whiz, of which Pat's is known for. Across the street, Geno's make the same sandwich, albeit in cleaner surroundings, frying steak and onions, placing them into a sturdy Italian roll, then topping with a choice of cheese, usually American or provolone. Here in Philly's Italian market, there are two really popular places, Geno's, which has been around since 1966, and Pat's, which has been here since 1930. Now, both places are sort of like Pizzeria Uno is in Chicago. Legendary, but do they necessarily make the best cheesesteak? Since 1930, John's Roast Pork has been serving some of the best blue-collar food in town. John Bucci Jr. inherited the tiny store from his dad and makes enormous two-fisted cheesesteaks with no whiz in sight.
We make them to order. We fry the onions with it. We fry the sweet peppers with it. We fry the mushrooms with it. You get a choice of all the cheese you want. You know, you get a choice of bread.
Another local commodity is the pork Italian, thinly sliced roast pork nestled between Italian loaves with sautéed broccoli rabe or spinach plus sharp provolone cheese. It shows up at local joints like John's and nearby Tony Luke's, along with the famous cheesesteak, of course. And as for spice options, there is no jardiniere mixture, only giant pickled Italian cherry peppers, which are chewed in between bites of cheesesteak. Back in Chicago, Michael Markellos has been introducing Lakeview residents to his beloved cheesesteak the past 15 years at Philly's Best on West Belmont. He gets his thinly sliced sirloin from back home, fries it with onions, offers a choice of cheese, and serves it in a sturdy Italian roll. He says there's no question when it comes to choosing between the sandwiches.
I prefer the steak sandwich. Italian beef's okay, but you can get a steak with green peppers on it too and all the other stuff. You want hot peppers, we can do it.
Markello says this is going to be a busy weekend with lots of displaced Philadelphians coming in to get a taste of home. One other good bet for local Philly cheesesteaks is Granddaddy's Subs on West Taylor Street. As for a good Italian beef, besides Al's, Johnny's in Elmwood Park is the best. Now, for more information about any of the places we mentioned in Chicago and in Philadelphia, just go to our website, abc7chicago.com, click on Food and Recipes. And the two of you cannot get over this beef. Here is from Philly's Best. Michael brought us some of the Philly cheesesteak. This has got the white American in it. That's a big sandwich. It's really
so good.
And then over here, Pride of Chicago here since 1938, Al's Italian #1 beef. I've got the hot jardiniere on there. I think I gave you the sweet peppers with a little bit of the hot, because I don't know if you like it too hot. Different sandwiches. Everybody has their opinion. I tend to like the Chicago because that beef... because the beef is in that delicious gravy, and this is just the steak and the cheese. This has got that beef and the gravy. Sylvia, you can have the Philly cheesesteak. Michael also does a Philly cheesesteak on garlic bread, which I've yet to try, which sounds really good.
Hey, Michael, do you have any of that over there?
I think he does.
You
think he
didn't bring
does.
us one of those?
I didn't bring
It's
you one.
really,
I
really
thought this was
good.
enough for you, but
I am so full.
it's quite a matchup, isn't it?
It's great.
Very good.
Yes.
That's fun.
All right,
You
enjoy.
want to do the rest of the show? We're
Yeah.
going to eat. All right. Thanks.
All right.
Thank you. Take a break now. More ahead on the news at 11 o'clock. A wildly popular children's book becomes